proudly present the entire American Revolution
in 40 minutes or less.
Over in Britain, King George wanted to control the American colonists.
But the colonists wanted their independence, so they went to war.
The colonists won and formed the United States of America.
The end.
Wait, we can't act that fast.
Yeah, slow it down!
Sorry, we're a little hungry and trying to make it to Steak and Shake before the crowds.
Let's try it again, shall we?
Sheesh.
Fine, we begin our story with King George III taxing the American colonists.
It was the 1760s and King George desired to maintain control over the American colonies.
They had broken from Britain some time ago and were acting like their own country.
Even though they technically still belong to Britain.
But if they try to rebel against moi, they shall surely be punished.
Hey, King George!
What do you want?
Do you know what you are? You're a tyrant.
And you, sir, are a rebel.
I'd rather be a rebel than a bully.
Well, I never. It looks as if I'm going to have to send some of my finest soldiers over there to keep an eye on things. Oh, Irving!
You called, Your Majesty?
I need you and some of your buddies to go keep an eye on the colonies.
But that's over 3,000 miles away. Even more kilometers.
Stop your insufferable whining and do as I ask.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear that, you rebels? My soldiers are coming over there.
Bring it on.
So thousands of British officers headed to march toward Concord, Massachusetts.
Stop, you British soldiers!
We forbid you to cross this line. Can't you see that we outnumber you? Hey! Can't you see that we outnumber you?
You redcoats need to leave us alone.
We're here to keep an eye on you. We're doing just fine without you.
Yeah.
You must play by British rules.
We won't play by your rules.
We won't.
Better call the boss.
Shalloo!
So, they won't play by our rules.
This is an outrage. Let me speak to them.
What stops you?
Yes.
Listen, you colonist rebel. How do you expect the British Empire to grow more rich and powerful if you don't cooperate?
Look, George. First you brought about the Stamp Act.
And then you brought about the Townshend Act.
We are tired of being taxed just so you can get richer and richer.
Yeah.
Let me talk to Irving.
Here. Sir?
You get those colonist rebels under control or else.
Yes, sir. We will, sir. Whatever you say, sir. What's wrong with paying taxes,
Nothing's wrong with paying taxes as long as we get a say in how that money's spent.
What Britain is doing is called taxation without representation, and it's wrong.
Wrong.
Wrongy dong dong.
You colonists are impossible. Let's go, boys.
One cold winter's day, a crowd of colonists gathered in Boston, Massachusetts.
And started singing. Yankee Doodle ain't a down, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap,
And called it macaroni.
There, what's all this noise?
Just having a little fun.
Well, the king sent us lofts about, British soldiers here to keep the peace. And that's exactly what we demand, peace.
Stop acting like you're throw a snowball at you. Act a wadded piece of paper. Look, there's a little bunch of play. It's a snowball. Throw it.
Throw it.
Throw the snowball!
would like to direct your attention to
What are you doing?
introducing the love story.
Love story?
All famous real-life historical stories have their own fictional tale of love. The Civil War has Scarlet and Red, the sinking of the Titanic has Rose and Jack, and our story has Floyd and Gertrude.
Oh, Gertrude, our love can never survive. For you are a British soldier, and I am an American colonist.
But Floyd, I love you so.
We must love one another in secret.
Oh, Floyd.
Oh, Gertrude. Wait, I hear someone coming.
What's going on over here?
Just giving this redcoat piece of my mind. Away with you, you lobsterback.
Well, come on, there's about to be a snowball fight, and I do not want to miss it.
Oh, Gertrude.
Oh, Floyd. Text me later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We are sick of being treated like children. Go back to King and take him this.
I'll have you know this coat is tri-clean only.
In that case, I have another.
It wasn't long before the crowd turned into an angry mob.
The colonists began to throw all sorts of things at the British officers. Anything they could find. Take that! Take that! We need to be more accurate.
The mob became more and more rowdy.
Oh, that moose! I need the moose. Go. Red Coats, go home! Red Coats, go home!
Make me use this fake gun.
Red Coats, go home! Red Coats, go home! Midst of the confusion, one of the colonists yelled, "Come on, everybody, let's go home and sit by the fire." What did you say? Let's go home and sit by the fire. By the what? The fire. Fire. Okay. Bang! Ouch! You got me. Bang! You got me.
Bang, bang.
Coming to join you in this picnic. Now look what you did!
Someone got fire.
Samuel Adams. Yeah? The redcoats are shooting at us. It's a bloody massacre. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Samuel Adams here. Did you see what your precious soldiers did over here?
You're 3,000 miles away. Hold on. Oh my, that is a mess.
What do you plan to do about it?
I'll tell you what, we will do away with all the taxes in the Townshend Acts.
The town should tax the colonists on tea, lead, paper, and paint.
Except for the tea tax. We'll keep that little tax in there just to remind you who's still in control. Ta-ta!
What did His Majesty have to say?
He said he will do away with all the taxes except the tea tax.
He can't do that. We love our tea. Well, get your bonus! Hey.
Ring, ring!
Hello, this is the East India Company. This is Miss Tea. Speaking, what can I do for you today?
Miss Tea Leaf? George, how are things?
George, been a long time. What can I do for you today?
Look, I know you have a lot of tea on your hands, and I also know you're struggling.
Just get to the point, George.
I will tell the Americans that they must buy their tea from you. Those fussy Americans get cheaper tea, you earn money, and I get to tax it all.
It's a deal, Georgie. Bye.
Sweet!
So the deal was done.
But the American colonists didn't like this plan at all.
Look, it's the principle of the thing.
If the British government controls who sends us tea, who's to say they won't start demanding that we buy other things from whomever they say?
It's just not fair.
Oh, Floyd, I've missed you so. Why are you just looking more like Indian?
Not so loud. We, Sons of Liberty, are on a secret mission.
The Sons of Liberty was a secret society organized by the American colonists
to protect their rights against things like unfair taxations by the British government.
Would you be quiet? I'm trying to do a scene here. I'll go with you, my love.
No, I can't risk you spilling the beans about what we're up to.
I would never rat on the man I love. Oh, Floyd, Floyd, Floyd! Do be careful, and know I'll be waiting here when this whole diabolical plan is over.
I would kiss you now, but this play is G-rated.
In that case,
Go now and don't say a word.
The Sons of Liberty took their position. The docks in the Boston Harbor were dark and quiet on the night of December 16th, 1773.
Samuel Adams led his group of some 60 men to board 3 ships that night. And, well, see for yourself what happened.
These Sons of Liberty were proud of their accomplishment and wanted all of the colonies to know what they had done in Boston.
And because the internet hadn't been invented yet, they sent trusty Paul Revere out on his horse. I said he went out on his horse.
Hey Georgia, we dumped tea into the Boston Harbor to teach Britain a lesson.
Awesome.
Hey Penny, we dumped tea into the Boston Harbor to teach Britain a lesson.
Nice.
Hey New York.
And on he went until all the colonies had caught wind of what had happened in Boston Harbor.
Some of the colonies were pleased with the news.
Rock on. Cool. That'll show Britain. Yeah, I wish I could have been there.
And others, not so much.
Destroying property? That's plumb criminal. This marks the end of law and order.
And the rest of the colonies didn't get any lines in this play.
What? No fair. What the heck? Hey, Paul, nice horse.
Now Britain was really seeing red.
Ooh, I am really seeing red now. Irving! Irving!
right here, sir.
I need you to relay a message to the colonies. Tell them that they shall be punished. They are no longer allowed to hold town meetings. Well, what are you waiting for? Tell them!
Hey, colonies, you're no longer allowed to hold town meetings.
We are closing the Boston Harbor till all the destroyed tea is paid for.
We are closing Boston Harbor until the destroyed tea is paid for.
And we are placing your Massachusetts colony under British Army rule.
No!
That's what you get for messing with King George. Ring, ring.
Hello?
I am sending more soldiers over there to keep an eye on you. Ta-ta!
Hello? Hello? He makes me so mad. This is an outrage.
Outrage!
These acts are intolerable.
Intolerable!
They are so intolerable, we shall call them the Intolerable Acts.
The colonists decided to take action. All the colonies except Georgia sent men to Philadelphia.
Sorry.
In September 1774, 56 men met in secret.
These men included John Adams,
Patrick Henry,
And George Washington.
This was the very first meeting of the Continental Congress.
We will cut off trade with Britain.
We shall form our very own fighting groups and call them militias.
Militias!
Oh, Floyd, I've missed you so. Why are you just like that?
I'm what we colonists call a Minuteman.
What's a Miniman?
We are soldiers that must be ready to fight in a minute's notice.
Forget all this nonsense. Let's run up together and be married.
Gertrude, I love you, but I must do what I must do. My country needs me.
I should let British beat you in Concord for saying that.
The British are heading to Concord?
Yes, they're planning to arrest rebel leaders and destroy weapons you have stored there.
We must head to Concord to do away with some British soldiers.
But wait, when will I see you again?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a...
Stop! Wrong war, wrong story.
Sorry, goodbye, my love, until we meet again.
That night, around 700 British officers prepared to march toward Concord, Massachusetts.
3 colonists, Paul Revere, William Dawes, and Samuel Prescott, met in secret. Will, the British are planning an attack at Concord.
Hey Sam, the British are planning an attack on Concord.
Hey Paul, the British are planning an attack at Concord.
We must ride our mops, our horses, around the countryside and warn the people.
But I have a broomstick.
Then you ride your broomstick and we will ride our mops.
Hey look, I'm Harry Potter.
Paul, you ride up to Medford. I'll ride through Cambridge, and William, you take the Roxbury-Brooklyn route.
We'll get those Dementors if it's the last thing we do.
And you are not Harry Potter.
So, the 3 men were off to Lexington and Concord to warn the people of the British soldiers' approach.
The British are coming, the British are coming.
The British troops are planning an attack at Concord.
We need all Minutemen to report.
Dumbledore believes in me.
The British are coming.
The British are
coming.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
This is where the British soldiers are planning to attack. We will be ready. Up here.
You got.
Bang! 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 Bang!
Different battles between the British and the colonists continued on and off for 8 long years.
During the winter months, the cold weather and snow made it impossible to fight.
Nice special effects, champ. So the troops would have to wait until spring thaw to start fighting again.
Floyd, is that you?
Gertrude, you look so cold.
Yes, the winters are very harsh.
I have good news. I've become a loyalist.
A loyalist? Oh, my darling, you've become a loyalist. I'm so proud of you. I have one question, though, my love.
Yes?
What's a loyalist?
A loyalist is a colonist
I got this.
Sorry.
A loyalist is a colonist who doesn't want to be separated from the British Empire.
I like loyalists. They're my friends.
I think separating ourselves from the king is a big mistake.
That means we're on the same team now? Are you sure you're not just doing this to get on my good side?
Watch, I'll prove it. Excuse me, Sarah. There's some men hiding over there, so you better go that way. Here's some beef to give you food, and an extra horse you can ride, since yours broke, died.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah! It's true. Oh, Floyd.
Okay, that's enough much.
Fine, just move on the Battle of Bunker Hill. See if I care.
Thanks for giving away the next scene. We now move on to the Battle of Bunker Hill.
I have decided to take control of the hills around Boston. Bingo!
But colonial militia got wind of this plan.
I hear they're planning an attack on Bunker Hill.
But the next is real to protect the no, it's bunker. Read the history book. It's basic.
Then why do the history books call it the Battle of Bunker Hill? Anyways, we'll be ready for those redcoats.
On June 17th, British soldiers ready to attack ran up Breed's Hill where the colonists waited.
Charge!
Sorry guys, their gunfire scared me. Let's try this again, shall we?
Charge!
Bang!
I won't be scared next time.
They decided to try it one more time.
We're trying this one more time.
See?
I have some good news and I have some bad news.
What's the good news?
I like your socks.
What's the bad news?
We're out of ammo.
Oh, good. Here comes the redcoats again. Everyone, play dead.
Whoa! Wrong! The militias never play dead.
Oh, it's all right, guys. You love the man.
Ugh.
1, 2, 3.
As you can see, the British won the battle at Breed's Hill.
Bunker Hill!
Even though it took place at Breed's Hill,
About 150 colonists lost their lives at this battle.
And more than 200 British soldiers were killed.
We should end this conflict quickly before things get out of hand. We have signed the Olive Branch petition. Who wants to deliver this petition to the king?
I will. Swim. You King George?
I am.
Telegram.
Telegrams were just like text messages, just a whole lot slower.
It's about time they give me some more lines in this play. Dearest King, oh, that's nice. Please stop fighting the colonies over here, and instead listen to what we have to say. This is nothing more than open rebellion against Britain. This means war. Well, go tell them this means war.
What? No tit?
Go!
Swim. Shark.
What did that grumpy old king have to say?
I heard that.
He said, this means war.
Okay, everybody, clear the stage. Back in the colonies, on July 4th, 1776, the Congress approved the Declaration of Independence.
copies of this new declaration were made and delivered to all the colonies so everyone would know exactly what it said.
Extra, we all got it. The Declaration of Independence has been adopted by Congress. Extra, we all got it. The colonies are escaping away from British control and becoming the United States of America. Extra, we all got it.
By late August 1776, under the leadership of General George Washington, the American soldiers called Patriots were ready to fight in this revolution.
On August 27th, one of the earliest battles of the Revolutionary War occurred on Long Island, New York.
Approximately 10,000 patriots from the colonies faced 20,000 British soldiers.
The Patriots were badly beaten.
Not long after, other battles were lost by the Patriots.
By that October, the British Army controlled New York.
The British Army drove General George Washington and his men across the Hudson River.
Gertrude.
I'm so glad you're on the British side now.
Well, about that, I decided I don't want to be a loyalist anymore, so I sort of don't want the British to win the war.
One thing I love about you is your fickleness.
But my devotion to you has never once wavered.
Kiss me.
Can't. Play G-rated.
Drat.
These are indeed gloomy days for the Patriots.
The British troops have pushed the Patriots across New Jersey and into Pennsylvania.
Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Wow, thanks for the call. General Washington has decided to cross the Delaware River out of Pennsylvania and attack a bunch of Hessian soldiers in Trenton, New Jersey. We're fighting for Britain.
General Washington crossing the Delaware? That makes me want to sing a song where the scene is acted out by me. Row, row the boat across the Delaware. General George and all his men have finally made it there. Once they reach the water's edge, Hessians they surprise. These Hessians sure were caught off guard. As the surrender flag did raise. Well, what do you think of my song?
It was just awful.
Well, I never.
Wait, does this mean we're breaking up? Hello?
On January 3rd, 1777, the Patriots defeated the British Army.
They had finally had the supplies they needed, such as food.
I have the Doritos.
Weapons. I have the lightsaber.
And shoes.
I got the Nikes.
But most importantly, they had hope.
Evelyn!
Hey look guys, it's Hope.
And now comes the turning point of the war. Drum roll, please. We don't have a drum. Just go. In June of 1777, British General John Burgoyne led thousands of soldiers from Canada into New York. That's me! She's talking about me! Me! Yes! Wow. Okie dokie.
General Burgoyne called up his old buddy General Howe, who was fighting his way to Philadelphia. Ring, ring.
Hello.
What's up, Howe?
Burgoyne. Yes, so chap, I'm fighting my way to Philadelphia.
Just as I said.
Listen, we need to work together and kick some patriot booty. I've got about 8,000 men here ready to go.
Okay, I'll meet you at Saratoga. Look, I've got to get off the phone. I'm in the middle of a battle here. Bang, bang. Hey, fall down, I got you.
Okay, boys, let's go to Saratoga.
Coming, sir.
Wait a minute, look!
What's the matter?
Flat tire.
Oh, great. Now it will take us forever to get to Saratoga. Okay, somebody grab a jack and let's get this wagon moving. Because it took so long for the British to reach their destination, the Patriots had time to rally up more troops and face the British Army with great power. That's not fair. We had wagon trouble.
Hello?
Where are you? You're supposed to meet us here.
Oh, sorry, dear old boy. We decided to go to Burger King instead.
Some friend you turned out to be. Okay, boys, let's get this over with.
On October 17th, 1777, General Burgoyne surrendered.
We surrender! We surrender! Wrong flag, wrong flag. We surrender! We surrender!
Look, let's go.
But we're dead.
Seriously? I'm sorry. Could you just close your eyes for just a second? That's it. That's it. Okay, get up. Let's go. Sheesh. Some people. Not like they don't know how to suspend disbelief or anything. They've been doing it the whole play.
The British defeat at Saratoga was the turning point that changed the entire outcome of the war.
Who is Franklin talking to? A Frenchman? It's a good thing I can read lips.
News of the Patriots' victory at Saratoga reached Paris, France.
I consider it a great favor of you to help our Patriot soldiers in this war.
Oui, France realizes now that you Americans were just being the British after all.
So you will help us?
Oui, but of course.
Splendid. Come, we'll spend the afternoon flying a kite.
Oui.
Yes, we get it. You're French.
Just as I thought. Franklin has convinced the French to get involved. We are dead ducks now. Where's my Alka-Seltzer?
The winter of 77 and 78 was a harsh and cold one.
General Washington and his men tried to stay as warm as possible around fires at Valley Forge, Pennsylvania.
They lived in tents full of holes. Clothes and shoes were in short supply.
Food was scarce.
Diseases spread quickly among the soldiers. Many died from illnesses such as typhoid, influenza, and smallpox.
However, that cold winter was also a time where the American troops could practice their fighting tactics, and as a result became an even better fighting force.
The war began to move to the south. Luckily, Spain also stepped in to help the American colonies.
Now what is going on? A Frenchman speaking to a Spaniard? Has the world gone mad?
You are my good friend.
And you're my good friend.
Then you help out our American amigos?
See, we loan the Patriots money as well as close the port at New Orleans to Great Britain and open it to the American ships.
Come, we shall go celebrate this by flying a kite. Hey, you got a nice little kite.
Now that Spain has stepped in, we are dead dogs now. No matter, we will remain strong in the southern colonies.
And they did remain strong.
Yes!
But not for long.
Darn it!
The moment of truth had come.
In order to win the war, both sides needed a victory.
General Cornwallis led the British troops to Yorktown, Virginia.
My dear friend James Armistead, don't tell anyone you were stopping here in Yorktown, Virginia and waiting for British ships to bring us many needed supplies. Remember, mum's the word.
Mum's the word.
But James Armistead, as you can see by the way he is dressed, was a spy and delivered this plan to a Patriot leader, de Lafayette.
Don't look at me. You got any information? The British are waiting for supplies from New York.
Oh, really? I will notify the French Navy of this information at once. Anything else?
The fish at 10th Street Market is fresh today.
Great job, Armistead.
Shh. My spy name is Fred Flintstone.
Thanks, Fred.
Psst. Don't mention it.
Suddenly, French warships were on their way to America and found their way to the Virginia coast.
British warships sailed down the coast from New York.
The Battle of Chesapeake Bay was the definitive Navy battle of the war.
Prepare yourselves for the deafening sounds of our cannons.
I get it.
Both sides fought hard as balloons were popped. Cannons were fired day and night.
But the British Navy was defeated.
For 11 days, both sides fought nonstop.
Cornwallis, the British general, gave up and sent a runner to surrender to Washington.
Excuse me, sir, but General Cornwallis asked me to give you this.
Yeah! Woo! Quiet!
In Paris, France, the treaty that ended the American Revolutionary War was signed in 1783. The colonies were on their journey to become their own independent country, the United States of America. The end.
Boo!
Get out of here. Well, we succeeded on telling the story of the American Revolution in 40 minutes or less.
37 minutes to be exact.
And now it's off to Steak and Shake.
Good night, folks.
You've been a great audience.
Gertrude, did you hear the war is over?
And we can finally be married and get our lives together.
Yes, right here in the brand new United States of America.
You mean back in Britain?
I'm not moving back to Britain.
And I'm not staying here.
We're not even married yet, and you're already trying to change me.
I don't think you love me at all.
Don't turn your back on me when I'm talking to you. Come back here, Gertrude. Did you hear me?
To be